everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm having some more Polyfood, guys. Thanks for joining me. But I'll tell you what's on the menu. I have Faye mulgangi, that's pumpkin and lamb. And I have a cassava with coconut cream. And then I saw the donuts, whoever makes the donuts and takes it to the Pacific Poly shop. Guys, the donuts, these are one of the best donuts so far around here. And I've got some keke mamoi. I got all this food from Bidwill in Pacific Poly shop. I don't know the rest after Pacific. Now look what I got here, guys. A yum. That's bovi masima. That's like corn silverside, to those who don't know what bovi masima is. And I have a moon pie. I was telling you guys about the yellow moon pies the other day, but I don't think this is the same lady because it has a different look, but it's yellow. And the donuts, guys, oh, these are the best donuts around. That's all I can say. Look how nice they are. Keke mamoi. Yeah, my kids were having some of this keke mamoi and they were saying it's pretty nice. So I gotta get my prayer done and then we're gonna eat. Okay, amen. Okay guys, so I got my prayer done and you guys get the first bite. Yummy. Yum. I've never actually had one of the pork buns from there. This is actually nice. I mean it's moist too. Yummy. I don't know if they make these there at Bidwill or someone drops them off, but these are actually lovely. And they're oily. Just a long. Yummy. I remember pork buns like this in Otara. At the Sunrise. I always went there. It's $1 each, but it's so worth it. And then there was another one that they used to sell it in Otahu, right next to the Otahu College. Yum, $1 as well. I don't know if they still sell it and make it there, but this is great, guys. Yum. Well, now I know where to go and get me my pork buns. Yummy. What a good hand. And I love how oily it is. And today's drink is lime raro. Cheers, guys. Oh. Got a bit of a tan in. I don't know. It's been a long time since I've had like lime raro. Got a bit of a tan, but I love lime ice cream and lime milkshakes, and now lime raro. This is nice. The donuts, these are the donuts that my neighbours brought over. I don't know if they know the family that made it, but they're nice. They remind me of back in the days donut in Wellington. I love this little water. Very nice. Take my son to buy it, and he goes, oh, yum. And I'm like, is it nice? Really? So I don't know Anyway, I had bought some now, and I only bought 5. And then my kids just took it all and ate it. And I thought, oh well, I didn't know. So I went and got some more. So I better get up to the heavy stuff now. But, give me the cassava. Give me a Buri Masima. Look at that. I love Buri Masima, guys. Man, that pork bun. Numero uno right now. So whoever knows who makes these pork buns in Bidwill, let them know that they have a good hand. Mwah. So, getting to the Buri Masima though. It's got a bit of leather here. I call it leather. Right. That white bit. I cut that off. Over there. And there's a bit over here. I usually like eating the corn silver side with my hands. So, I'm just going to cut it. Then I'm going to have it with my hands. I'm not going to eat them with my hands, but use my hands to eat it with. So, I get a bit of, oh, I got a bit of pumpkin, not greedy. So guys, and it come with, and then I've got the cassava to eat it with. Before I wasn't a fan of cassava, but my husband always buy it, so I thought, I'll start eating it. I thought, no, I'll be missing out. Love it. I like putting my sima when it's thinly sliced. You don't like the chubby ones because it's a bit bulky to eat. But these thin slices, nice. I love cassava now. I feel like a Tongan because Tongans love their cassavas. We used to have a Tongan man. He used to every now and then come and sell us a bag of cassava when the shipment comes in. Yeah, and then he just stopped. Maybe my husband told him not to bring any more. It was only me and my husband. They used to eat it. This is nice, guys. This is good food. Yeah, this is lamb. Cooked tender. I hope you guys got something nice to eat there. And those who do eat with me, thank you so much. It's like we're hanging out, right? My husband's gonna love this food. He's at work. When my husband comes home from work, he always wants to give me a kiss. No. Yeah. Even before he goes to work, he tries, but I just think, can you go to work? No. No. It's always good to say goodbye to your partner or your children or whoever before they go to work. I hear stories of people that go to work and something goes wrong and the family never got to say goodbye. So, you know, try and say goodbye. Unless you're sleeping and they left, then you didn't get to do it, but, yeah. I was watching TikTok. There was this father who got his Father's Day present. Yeah. They gave him his card. He opened it up. Before he opened it up, he said, "Oh, I like these kind of cards." And then he opens it up, and then there's money in there. He pulls out the money, and his daughters are calling out, "Dad, read the card. You don't want to read the words?" And they were laughing because all he was looking at is the money. Never mind about the... It's so lovely when you raise your kids and then they grow up and then they turn around and they show you your appreciation. It doesn't have to be only about money. It can be anything, like buying you a shirt and coming over, hanging out with, you know, just that special time to spend together, you know. Or just come over and hang out. My husband loves that when his boys does that. Yeah, so my boys, whenever they can, they like to spend time with their father. But we'll just lock them. But what they used to love doing together is going to poker at the pubs, at the local pubs. But that's not allowed right now. These donuts, guys, from Bidwill Pacific, they are so lovely. When we first bought them, yum, it's got that donut aroma. It was warm when I got them. It's a bit cold now, but who cares? Still nice. Yummy. Yummy. I'm going to cut into this pineapple pie. I want to have a look inside. Oh yeah, it looks good. Look, guys. This is good food. This is like, you know, like Faspui Masima, and then Play Mokengi, the pork buns. And I like how the meats are chopped up real small. So when it's chopped up real small, right, even with the blubber and all, it's lovely. But when you have those pork buns, like chunky, but then they got a chunk of fat on it, no. But if they're chopped up real nice and small, fat and all, eat them. Eat it all up. Pork buns in Samoa are pretty nice. But they mainly sell the chicken pork buns. Chicken more. I hope you guys are well. I hope the family's well. Anyway, when I came out of Bidwill with my food, I was heading home. But before I pulled out of the car park, there weren't much cars there. So there was a car, a Gap, my car, and then all the other car parks, right? So I was getting ready to reverse, and then someone, you know, drove into park beside me, and I thought, oh my gosh, lucky I saw the car, because, you know, thinking that there's no other car around, I was getting ready to reverse, but it's our duty as drivers to check both sides of the rear view mirror. No, I looked over, I didn't see any car. And then I put my seatbelt on, then I was getting ready to reverse, and in that car, I was thinking, oh my gosh, lucky I finally saw it on the side. I would have been it was a nice, like, brown, orangey looking pickup, you know, like 4-wheel. Anyway, so they pulled up beside me, and I was still looking at the car thinking, lucky I didn't crash into it. Oh my gosh. You know, like my insurance company will have to come after me. Anyway, and so the car pulls up, and I hear, hi Faye. I thought, wait. So I did hello. You know, 2 girls in there. And then the driver said, oh, she's a big fan of your YouTube and TikTok. Thank you for watching. I get shy sometimes because some of my TikToks, like, I know. But what I do with my TikToks, guys, I try to think out of the box. I know people try and do the same thing all the time, over and over and over, because it's called the trend, right? But I try and think out of the box, if I can. If not, I'll just go with the trend. So, I did a TikTok, and I went to sleep. Because I was like, and I woke up, it's got 4,000 views, and I thought, wait. Now, this one was, what? Oh yeah, the vaccine. You know how you try to avoid the vaccine, but then you got to go and have the vaccine? Well, that was my TikTok. And the one that helped me do the TikTok was my daughter. I said to her, baby, now I'm going to come to you because you're the no vaccine. So when I come to you, you chuck the bag at me because I'm getting thrown out. And she goes, okay. Took 2 takes. The first one, she chucked it, it was too hard to hurt my back. So I said to her, don't do it again. Chuck it properly. Yeah, and then she did that. So the second take was, you know, well, I guess it was better than the first one because the other one was like, I nearly ran right past the camera. What if you're an actor? I know. When I said to my kids, come and TikTok with me. You should see their eyes like it's going to fall out of the socket off their eyeball. Man, I'm thinking, you know, like, as a child, I wouldn't mind having a cool mum like myself. I know. Woohoo! I know, I would love to have a cool mum so I can go and dance with and do TikToks with. My mate, she's cook islander. Always eats with her hand. She's a bus driver now in Auckland. Her name is Tere. That's my buddy. Whenever I go to New Zealand, I always stop over at her house in Mangere so we can catch up and have a drink with her. Her parents, they have the same name, Mata. I used to go to Tangaroa College with my mate, my good buddy. that cordial's got a real tang, you know. Anyway, let me taste this. Have a bite, guys. The vanilla is quite strong in here. I'm going to taste it. I'm going to smell it. This is actually a nice pie. It's nice. And the pastry is nice too. It's like having a soft macisena covered with custard. Pacific. I was talking to the girl that served me. You know, having a little gas bag. Nice pie. Lucky I brought two. This is actually nice, yummy. How about I have a closed up? And it's not hard, it's like medium. And it's nice. My neighbor's dog. Many years ago, really many, there used to be this, every Friday, they used to hold this disco for the teenagers out at the Otara market, the Puki Hall. So everyone used to look forward to it. And this is how I used to do things. We didn't have cars, so because I stayed right near the bridge near Boundary Road, but on Pritchard Road it's a bridge. Well, I stayed there at Boundary Road. So what I do, I go and start picking up my mates, and then we walk all the way to Otara. It used to be fun because, you know, we're all together, so, and then we'll head out to the disco. But after the disco, we'll come back and they'll start, my mates will, there's 5 of us, they'll start, bye. And I was the last one. So it was pretty dark and I'm walking. And every time I go past these 2 houses, one dog will start barking. And then a couple of houses down, another dog. So every time I hear a dog bark like that, like when everything's quiet and the dogs start barking, it always takes me back to my childhood memory. And then it's like, so one time I got in trouble because I came home and my mum said, you know, where was I? And I said, well, why don't you just go, you know? You know how when you're in trouble from an island parent and you're giving them that look like, why don't you just go, you know, that look like, don't hit me. Well, yeah, I go, no, why don't you just go? And you know how they say, oh, well, I just got to make what be, what is song or how, what's the song, sorry. Anyway, so it was funny when she did it again, I went to the disco, came back, and I got in trouble again. And she goes, oh, but I never got in trouble when I got home because that Friday night I had, come and she was already asleep. But the next day, she goes, shh. She pulls the blankets off me. She goes, shh. Hala noa, kei hui ngoi. Well, ka koe sau, te uma ngā pē le lava. And then, I can't say anything. Like, in my mind, I'm going, leave me alone. But I've got to behave. Otherwise, I don't want any kapow, So she goes, ek jy aan 'n level of ball. Ek is so able. Oh, maybe when she said that, well, how did you know? Because the dogs do bark. Little snitch dogs. It takes one dog to bark, and then the whole neighborhood of dogs are. I think, oh, be quiet. So it was a street called Piako. Oh, so when my mum said, the neighborhood dogs must bark because of you walking, late at night. I thought, that's exactly it, Mama. That's exactly it. But those days, well, good old days. Good old days. I told you guys, I don't know if you guys have seen, ages ago I told a story about, I met a guy, my pee! I know. See, I know now, that's for my kids, they never know these things, right? I never tell them, because, I always sort them out and put them in their places and tell them off and stuff like that. So I never tell them my teenage would-be times, guys, because they'll turn around and go, what about you, Mum? You? Yeah. Anyway, guys, gotta love you and leave you. Thank you so much for hanging out. Don't forget the Bidwill Pacific Poly Shop, they got some good food. So thank you. Thank you, God. If it wasn't for God, we won't be eating any of these and we wouldn't even be breathing because God is life and God is everything. So don't forget to give thanks to the good Lord for all that He provides for us and our health, our life, everything. But all take care, guys. God bless.